beginning, it was Land Rover's bare-bones design and extraordinary off-road ability that would go on to forge future designs. That is the latest Defender. Now, before we head off-road, there is one very important accessory. Now we're ready to go Land Rovering. The Defender starts with a 296 horsepower 2-litre turbo 4. The better choice, however, is the 3-litre turbocharged inline 6 that works with a 48-volt mild hybrid system, a combination that fires 395 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque through an 8-speed automatic transmission and a sophisticated all-wheel drive system that works with terrain response too. As such, the new Defender has a drive mode for every situation and circumstance. The all-wheel drive system controls torque distribution between the axles and features a 2-speed transfer case. On challenging surfaces, the torque transfer is balanced between the axles to maximise traction even in the toughest going. Adding the optional electronic active differential then brings real-time torque vectoring. It actively controls the flow of power between the left and right rear wheel. Now, all this work shone through during an off-road drive. The Defender climbed, clambered over and otherwise made light work of the muck and mire along a gnarly trail. Yes, the wheels slip and slide as they scramble up steep grades and across muddy ruts, but everything is very much in control. It was more of the same through moguls that left the driver teeter-tottering and a side slope that tilted the Defender to an unnerving degree. In the end, these obstacles proved to be little more than minor hindrances. Now, this new Defender is what you call an extremely good plodder. You head off-road and it just keeps plodding along almost without regard for the terrain. It really does come together very nicely. Now, this extraordinary off-road ability usually comes at the expense of on-road civility. Well, in this case, that's just not the case. The latest Defender rides on a lightweight aluminum monocoque body that gives the air suspension and adaptive dampers a solid base. As the system monitors wheel and body motion hundreds of times a second, the setup is always doing the right thing at the right time. The resulting on-road ride is both compliant and quiet, so much so it would not be out of place in a Range Rover. Throw in a connected steering feel and a series of sweeping corners is something to look forward to. Unlike the original Landy, the new Defender carves a corner without leaving the driver with white knuckles. So there you have it, the all-new Defender. It really is part nostalgia, part heritage, and a lot of 21st century technology. As a package, it comes together very nicely indeed. I do have one final comment. Bronco schmonco, the Defender is the prevailing contender. I'm Graham Fletcher for Driving.ca, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram.